Hey everyone, this is Luminous, coming guys with a pro digital commentary, and I am back. Oh, I am back, and it's good to be back. Where you been, Luminous? You guys might ask. Well, I've been around. I've been lazy, doing nothing. Doing some pubbing with Luminous, doing some, Dota Weekly show, but this is actually a commentary for a long time that is actually in this YouTube channel. In fact, I've been casting for the Hafun Golden League. I've been casting for the Casio Cup. I've been casting with B-Balling, so you could check out his channel there as well. I've actually been casting. It's just I haven't been uploading anything here. And this is kind of me coming back and start uploading back into... I haven't forgotten about you guys. Don't worry. I'm still going to be casting. Now, a lot of you guys are also very worried about the WDC replays, and I am as worried as you are. But as soon as they are released, we will be casting every single one of them. Yes, every single replay of WDC. And by we, meaning Dota commentary staff members, We'll be casting everything, and it should be a blast whenever the replays release, of course, probably like 8 months from now. And, and also lately there hasn't been too many good replays on Ghost of Gamers, so it's like, I don't see any good replays to cast. Most teams are moving on to Dota 2, and I will be moving on to Dota 2 fairly soon as well. I don't know the exact time. There are a couple of Dota 2 tournaments that are coming up. Defense is one. I think there's another big online Dota 2 tournament that is coming out as well. But SMM is still around, so I'm going to definitely cast the replays off that. They're a lot better in terms of releasing the replays. So SMM will probably mark the last big Dota 1 thing that I'm going to do. But I still haven't really decided what I'm going to do in the nearby future. But that's all beyond. That's all beyond this game, right? Today I'm casting Starsboba versus BFF. This is for the finals of a tournament. I believe this is a best of 3 series, game number 1. I think I will be casting all 3 games. We'll have to wait and see. Starsboba, if you don't know them, you guys are living under a rock. Starsboba has been one of the best teams in Southern East Asia for a long time, for a good duration of 2009 and 2010. Lately, they haven't been practicing too much, and thus they haven't been performing too well. In fact, they were actually far from the best Southern East Asian team right now, but still a very good team. I don't know the players are... I don't know if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is so soon. The only person I actually recognize here is David and Rekka, or Dark Ka in this case here. So we will have to wait and see if this is, do we have, I guess, a shade of the former glory of Starsboba, or is this a brand new Starsboba altogether? On Sentinel, we have BFF. I don't know if that's best friends forever or boys friends forever. I'll let you have your imagination roam on that one. As we see, the picks and bans are already well on the way. Ooh, actually, 2x speed through this, my bad. So let's look at what we got. We have Invoker, Bat Rider, Ventral Spear, and a Dirge. And now we have the Crystal Maiden, the Furion, and the CK. I actually love the Dirge pick here in this because the Dirge, the zombies really own Crystal Maiden and the Furion. Unfortunately, they don't have too many slows to combine with it. Generally, one of the best combination you could do with Dirge is under slow, like CM Dirge. That would be a really strong, team fight combination, because they would come at you and they would kind of die with all the zombie. Also, I'm not too sure how well it synergizes with your Bat Rider, because Bat Rider basically chases everyone away, and with the Tombstone, you kind of want to bait them fighting near it. And so like Scourge is going to be chasing like crazy, and that's fine. It's just, I wonder what the Dirge pick is really about. A Dirge is also really good if you have enough levels on them where you can spam the DK. It will really work. Hurt the low HP supports that the Sentinel's got. So, Crystal Maiden, Furion's got to be very careful. We do see Crystal Maiden and Shaker opening. Shaker is decent against Dirge because you can use the zombie for Echo Slam, but it's not really an all-out counter. Because the best way to deal with the Dirge is actually get enough damage and kill the Tombstone. Echo Slam is just kind of gimmicky if you want to think about it. And really, Sentinel to me, they have a lot of the gimmick pick, and BFF to me, they're going up against probably the better team here. So I guess they have to win that way. But I don't know. I don't know if I have never watched a BFF game, and I don't think many else have either. So I actually don't know who's actually stronger of the two. I say they're probably fairly even in terms of matchup. This is the finals of the tournament, so I assume the skill level of both teams are moderately high. So we should have a good game. And let's see what the Scourge last support is going to be here. Witch Doctor would be really good. We definitely see Witch Doctor, you know, kind of owning it up in the Chinese and also some European scene as well. Maybe they want a little bit tankier semi carries, and we're gonna all right, we're gonna see a Tiny. So how the heck are they gonna lane this? Are they gonna tri-lane the Invoker? That's very unlikely. So they're gonna tri-lane the Bat. All right. Solo mid Tiny, you know, top solo Invoker and bot tri-lane. Alright. It's not something we see. Hey, this is why we love Starsboba or Southern East Asian Dota in general, because they don't play by the standard quote unquote book that we, you know, that we all read, you know, in the Chinese or the Southern East Asian Dota scene. Or excuse me, Chinese and the European scene. This is something we haven't seen, and it is gonna be really nice. Let me try my health bar. That will be important. Yes, health bars are on. Okay. A little bit of lag, Invoker lags. Okay, we're good. Let's look at the items here, and that will be an indication of what lanes are we going to. And also, Sentinel has picked up a Storm Spirit, which is a pretty decent pick against a third chase. You could bypass a lot of zombies. You can isolate hero. Unfortunately for the Storm Spirit, though, he's going to have a tough time in terms of laning, and also he's going to have a tough time in terms of finding an easy target to kill, because Bat Rider is going to be tough to kill. Tiny, you don't want to jump on him. Dirge, not so much. So I guess you could kill the Venge and Invoker maybe, but they're pretty sturdy heroes as well. Storm Spirit is going to be soloing mid for the Sentinel. Invoker is going to be soloing mid for the Scourge. Trialing on the bot for the Scourge as expected. And then also Bat. Ooh, they're kind of going around. Tiny try. What? With one clarity. Alright. Southern East Asian Dota. They're going to be up against a Furion. Furion seems to be jungling. If he's not jungling, I have no idea why he got Force of Nature first, because that doesn't help you laning at all. Crystalman probably going to go up on the top lane with a CK and a Shaker, so this is going to be some crazy trialing against a Bat Rider. Bat Rider, I think he's mostly fine. He's a fairly tanky hero overall. He started with the Magic Wand. That's definitely going to help him survive against all these spells, and also he can Firefly over, you know, fissures, so not too bad. I like these lanings just make zero sense. Trialing Tiny. And I mean, this trialing isn't that strong. Actually, I would think Furion and Shaker dueling a bot might be a little bit better. But, you know, they know better than I do. And let's watch how it is going to be good. Nice shot. Ooh, I was going to say nice shot by the Shaker, you know, blocking off a couple camps. But no, never mind. It's going to be microing it up, trying to maybe scare out the Invoker a little bit. It's going to be Rekka playing the Invoker. I'm going to introduce the players and who they're playing in just a bit. As we see a little bit of action on the top lane. Bat Rider is going to be handled by Net number 2. Rekka is going to be on that Invoker. We do see a smoked up. Wow, smoked up. It's going to be a roaming support / ganking Tiny. We do see a teleport coming in from the Furion. He might just run into huge amount of trouble as if Vengeful Spirit and the Tiny coming around. Storm Spirit very easy to kill at this stage of the game, as you would imagine. And we're going to have Sunstrike, Magic Missile, Sunstrike, Magic Missile, Sunstrike, Magic Missile, Sunstrike, Avalanche. Where's the Sunstrike, my friend? They're going to just right-click him down. That, yo, Magic Wand, whoa! Nice, no. Oh, okay, just a single right click. My bad. So I was like, how did he get the kill? Tiny does have fairly decent movement speed. Actually, I take that back. Doesn't he have really slow movement speed? I guess Storm Spirit must be slower, as he was able to get that first blood against the Tiny. So it's roaming Tiny. We have seen it all. We have seen it all. And he's roaming up onto the top lane here. We do see the Bat Rider at level 2, so he will be able to get something going fairly soon. This Crystal Maiden, a little bit out of position at this point. She's going to get back in the lane, and that should be fine. They did have many wards seeing these roaming parties coming up, and that should be absolutely fine here. Vengeful Spirit is going to be played by a quarter, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is playing the Stone Giant, the Tiny. And then the Undying is being played by David. Meanwhile, the Sentinel, and let's see who's playing the Crystal Maiden. It's being played by Song Trong STQ. I'm going to call him that. And, oh man, my Vietnamese pronunciation is just so bad right now. We see Firefly, threatening to get the Firefly. Napalm jizzing everyone up. CK is being played by Boy Lu, okay. Coffee, alright, nice English name by the Shaker. Meanwhile, in the mid lane here, we have Love is Sex by the Storm Spirit, alright. And Trunks being played by Furion, and Furion might be in a little bit of trouble as we see David doing a little bit of harass against Furion. Furion's going to turn back. He's going to be absolutely fine. And a good move by the Scourge, sensing that they're and Dying's going to be absolutely fine. On the bot lane, we have an Avalanche going on the Crystal Maiden here. Firefly being popped. Vengeful Spirit is going to go in, trying to get some block against the Crystal Maiden. I think, yeah, Crystal Maiden definitely going to go down. Bat Rider coming in right now. There's a second Napalm. There's a toss in. The Shaker do a little bit of extra damage. But yes, nicely done by the Bat Rider and the entire Scourge. Trialing getting at the kill there. He's going to pick up this boost speed fairly quickly. Unless he wants to go for Ring of Health, I assume. He should definitely have pretty decent gold. Yeah, 800 gold is the his current gold value. I wonder if he's going to go for Boost of Speed first or Ring of Health. Ring of Health definitely signifies a little bit more defensive play, but against like enemy trialing, that might not be the the worst choice. But the Boost of Speed will allow him to get so many more kills, and I think that will be the better overall choice. We'll have to wait and see which one he ends up going, and we're going to see some little bit of nice jungling here still by this Tiny. The reason that generally trialing Tinies or whatever else, like if you don't do a solo mid Tiny, it's bound to fail because the guy needs mana, the guy needs level, and he's getting none of it right now. So unless he gets a gazillion kills, or a Soul Ring. All right, so Soul Ring Tiny is going to be the ganking item of choice, and they are coming right back. It is going to be tough ganking this lane because there's Crystal Maiden. Looks like oh no, Net going to get completely focused. Let's see how good a Change Sun is. Avalanche and the Magic Wand is going to be it. I think the Magic Missile should have went on the Shaker. Shaker a lot easier to kill. There's a toss against these guys. Not going to get the kill, and here we go. CK going to get a self cancel. A couple of right clicks, and he is going to go down. Who's going to get the kill? Looks like Vengeful Spirit did. Nova gets 1 kill, and Crystal Maiden going to get himself a double kill. Nicely done by STQ, and maybe gonna get himself a triple kill as well as Quarter gonna go down as well. A little bit of misfocused fire by the Scourge trialing. I gotta say that was totally their mistake. There was some stun going on the Shaker, there was some stuns going off the CK, and improper focusing fire allowed the Crystal Maiden and picked up a double kill. And Coffee picked up himself a single kill as well. Both these two supports got themselves boots of speed, and you're not going to kill this lane anymore. They do have a smoke. Wow, this Bat Rider goes right in. Who does he think he is? Like, he's going to get completely focused. Where is the Reality Rift? No Reality Rift right now. Bat Rider half HP actually, and now the CK now out of position again. He does have Bracer and a single. Oh, it's going to go down regardless. A lot of action on the top lane here. We have Furion dropping that Wrath of Nature, and Crystal Maiden doing some little bit of right click against the Vengeful Spirit. Going to go on this Shaker. Shaker going to go down. Good recognition by the Quarter. Giving them a kill. Giving themselves a kill. He's going to grab himself a Boots of Speed as well. Meanwhile, on the bot lane here, a lot more action as we see a kill on the Furion. A Tomb and also an Avalanche toss combo against the just an Avalanche against the Furion. Going to get themselves a kill. The score is 3-7. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not watching a Chinese game because the 3-7 game is probably the late game analysis score. But right now, we're only 6 minutes in. A lot of action going on. Mid game, not so much. Both players really farming it up. Of course, if you've been paying attention, you've noticed that the Invoker going for Exort build. And Rekka is one of the very, very few Invoker players in the pro scene that have ever seen to go a Exort build. He loves to go Exort. He loves to get Blink Dagger first. Really abuse that Ice Wall, Blink Dagger, Ice Wall, and just go crazy. Let's see if that's going to be the case today. A lot of AoE damage. He really loves to throw down the early game Meteor because just no one expects how damaging that early game Meteor is. But it really is. And of course, he's summoning his Forge Spirits to help himself control the lane a little bit. Actually doing a fairly good job harassing the Stormster back. Stormster at 27 creep kills. And Invoker at 28. So Stormster actually keeping up the lane fairly well, considering that Invoker has godly damage and also has better range and also has a Force Spirit to help him last it. So actually Stormster doing a fairly good job. Meanwhile, on the top lane here, we have another kill going against the Trialing here. I'm not too sure if the Bat Rider was a little bit out of position. Ooh, as we see a little bit gank attempt. Toss back. Oh, unfortunately, a little bit out of range of the toss back. And Tiny. I mean, Tiny is doing a fairly good job. He's ganking, but he's level 5. He's got his mana problem solved. We have a teleportation coming in, a second teleportation coming in, and they're making a gank. There's a Tombstone being dropped right now, and there's David might be just getting himself in huge trouble. There's a Decay trying to get himself a little bit of HP. I think the Soul Rip is on cooldown at this point. He is going to go down, but let's see how much damage the zombie's going to do. Looks like Storm Spirit is going to get a kill against the Tiny there as well, and the zombie apocalypse is coming. Here comes a Bat Rider plus a zombie. zombie. Oh my goodness, everyone is gonna die. Stormster, he does have one more zip left, and that means the Shaker's gonna dive right now. We have Urn being dropped on Ness at 400 HP. He is, well, just dropping fire on absolutely everywhere right now. Fire is out, zombies are out, and that is a kill going against Starsboba. Best friends forever, boys friends forever. 7 kills, Starsboba 8 kills. We have a lot of action heavy game. A lot of mistakes being made on both sides as well, but is making for very, very entertaining games. But so far, Invoker is the only person that's getting completely free from this point. Stormster forced to get a couple ganks going on the bot lane. And he's a level 8, not the best CS considering that he's playing Exhort Invoker, but he is pressuring the mid tower, and that's all you really could ask for. If you're on level 8 as well, definitely going for that Dagon build first. Gonna synergize very well with their action heavy, nuke heavy kind of ganking lineup. Tiny, by the way, needs a little bit of XP, and I would like to see him to get at least level 8 or maybe even level 9 for that first level of grow. And he needs a blink dagger. I mean, unless this, you know, Starsboba gonna go crazy with another item. It's gonna pick up a TP scroll at this point, or is he gonna go phase boots? I guess you can go phase boot on Tiny, considering that if you go for Soul Ring. So we actually a fairly decent item on Tiny, and I'm surprised that no one ever really considered. But I guess, you know, why go Soul Ring when you go bottle? Because Tiny definitely has a pretty good HP pool, but he's always out of mana. So I guess Soul Ring is, you know, not a bad way to solve that issue. Batrider being involved in many kills and many deaths as well. Let me check out his score. 2, 3, and 3. Yeah. Fairly effective Batrider in every single fight, but he also needs Blink Dagger as well. I think a good majority of the Scourge heroes are going for Blink Daggers. Batrider's going for Blink Dagger. Rekka, if he's following his previous playing style, is going for Blink Dagger, and Tiny should be going for Blink Dagger as well. And let's see if they're going to be making some action. They could definitely toss the Invoker onto the Crystal Maiden, drop a Cold Snap as we see a kill. Ooh, there's a kill attempt on this Crystal Maiden, but really they don't have the kill range because this Invoker doesn't have a tornado. I definitely think they should have tossed the Invoker in. Are we going to see a little bit more of that? Stormster is going to zip in for the Tiny at quarter HP right now. It's going to be absolutely fine. There's a Cold Snap being dropped. Where's the Meteor? No Meteor just yet. Tiny's going to go down. Rekka in a little bit of trouble. He's really, really low on the mana as well. Does he have Ghost Walk is the question. Do they have Dust though? Sentinel doesn't have any Dust. Looks like the Shaker has gone down somewhere. That was on the top lane here. Man, these kills are having a little... I'm having a little bit of trouble following these kills because, you know, Vengeful Spirit did just die on the top lane. Shaker now died as well. Just really, really action heavy game. 18 minutes in, excuse me, 10 minutes in, 18 kills, insane amount of kills, and it looks like Rekka has picked up Magic Wand. All right, no, boo. Okay, no. This is right on target. Rekka loves to do this well. He goes BOT and then he goes Blink Dagger. I think that's the item, or maybe he's gonna go Force Staff. He goes Blink Dagger some case though, but BOT definitely a part of the thing. I wonder if you TP on the zombie. I don't think you can, but you might be able to. I see if you're on being completely chased down. Don't even have Breach of Speed yet, and to kill the zombie, it's gonna get the kill. Nope, Batrider's gonna claim that one up. And they probably going to get the top tower there as well if Sentinel don't come here and support. Crystal Maiden, by the way, has max aura, very standard build. Although in this game, might not be a bad idea to max Nova, or at least put a couple points into your Nova, considering that the entire Sentinel Scourge team is going to be chasing like crazy in conjunction with those zombies. So having extra amount of slow wouldn't be a bad choice at all, as we see Sentinel tower getting pushed down by the mid lane here. Crystal Maiden being the solo defender, not too sure whether she can. Crystal Maiden very, very highly leveled. Here comes Vengeful Spirit swinging around in conjunction with the Invoker. They could definitely get the kill. I'm not too sure why Invoker and the rest of the Sentinel squad not right clicking this down tower. Just tank it. Just go my friend. There we go. Gonna bring down the tower. Crystal Maiden maybe coming in, threatening for the deny. Vengeful Spirit could circle around, and he indeed will do so right now. Oh, they're gonna go on the... Yeah, there's a teleport in. Gonna go on the Tiny there as well. Tiny most likely gonna go down. Rekka did destroy the tower, so that's all they really wanted. Here comes the Chaos Knight and the Batrider. Gonna focus on the Invoker. Invoker gonna try to run himself out. He has BOT so very quickly. Where's the Cold Snap? There's an Ice Wall just to slow him down. Salve gets cancelled, and now, wow, nice Ice Wall. Getting into the Crystal Maiden, getting into the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight going to be going down for sure. No, he has Tread, so he's moving about 885 movement speed. Going to outrun this Batrider with relatively ease, but he's stacking like crazy, and here comes the Smoke of Deceit with the show. Where's the Magic Missile? There's a Deathling Blast. That's going to slow him. And, oh, nice Phantasm Blast. Dodge, but he's going to go down nonetheless. Looks like we have a killing spree being picked up by the Batrider. Very interesting that Batrider has gone for Arcane Boot. Generally, you don't really need to worry about survival mana problem on the Batrider, especially when you go into the mid to late game phase. But I guess he values the mana a little bit earlier, a little bit more for the then the extra tanky power from the turrets. Of course, the mono boots, you're not just getting it for yourself, you're getting it for your teammates as well. So that's going to be really helpful. And of course, nice TP into cancel by Dirge. We have a teleport going in. They're going to get one kill. The Bat Rider not going to get a flaming lasso off, and looks like Stormster is going to zip out. He has an urn of all things. All right, now we have the Dirge walking in really brave. There's a toss in. Trying to get a couple stacks, but with the Crystal Maiden coming in, they really need to turn back. Crystal Maiden going to drop off Nova. We have a single teleport in. I think that is the CK. Yes, CK in position. He's very tanky right now. Raises his hand, gives him the hand signal to get something going. We have another team fight going on here. No, just Stormster versus a couple of Forge Spirits. Spirit versus Spirits. And looks like Invoker trying to get a couple invoke going on. He does have a staff of wizardry, most likely for a 4-staff. 4-staff is going to be so vital against so many stuns, so many AoE slows there as well. And always the good thing to have on the Invoker. Gives you a little bit of nice mana pool. Also increase your attack speed by quite a bit. Here comes Stormster threatening to jump in. And there's a fissure. And now this Shaker might be in a little bit of trouble. There's a nice swap against the Shaker. Shaker going to go down, being completely focused by all the illusions. And they're going to give chase to this Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight again, very quickly. Do they have stuns coming off cooldown though? Stormster gets off one slow. Here comes a Dagon. Here comes a Tombstone. And Stormster zipping right back in. He gets stunned. He's going to go down immediately. Crystal Maiden goes down as well. CK being chased, but he is going to be absolutely fine considering that he's so very quickly. The Scourge leading this team fight as they pick off 3 extra, I think it was like a 3-for-1 exchange. The score is 11-17. This game is just action-packed as we see Starsboba Rekka having a good deal of gold. Yes, up to 1200 gold at this point. He just, it's going to be a 4-staff indeed. Or it could be... No, it's going to be 4-staff. I was going to say it could be Eel Scepter. That's not a bad item on Invoker either. Gives you some nice regen plus some nice mana pool to work with as well. But 4-staff, you know, just I'll give you a lot more mobility to work with. And I'm fully expecting a Blink Dagger next. I'm hyping it up, and it will be so kind of facepalm if it doesn't happen. As we see, Furion gets a solo kill against the Bat Rider. I'm not too sure how that was happening. I guess Bat Rider was caught really low. A Wrath of Nature plus a Blinking Dagon wasn't enough to finish off, and indeed he did go down. Arcane Boots definitely did not help in that regard. We have Treads being picked up on Tiny. I mean, this, I'm not even gonna make any item progressions aside from that Blink Dagger protection on that Invoker, because this it makes no conventional sense, right? It makes no conventional sense. Conventional sense means, you know, European games or Chinese games. But I'm sure if we have a frequent watcher of Vietnamese Dota or a Vietnamese Dota player himself watching this game, it would make a lot of sense. As we see, they're going to focus on the Invoker. Ice Wall barely misses there. Oh, yeah, it barely missed. But the zombie shit. Where's the Cold Snap? No Cold Snap. Ice Wall missing. That was... How do you miss the Ice Wall is the question. Here comes a Tiny, though. They're going to get the kill for sure. One more hit. And a Decay going to bring him down. Is he maxing Decay? I assume he is, because that Decay is doing a lot of damage. Also, you know, having a relatively quick cooldown. I hope he's maxing Tombstone. Yeah, level 4 Tombstone and level 4 Decay. Not a bad way to go about it, considering that he's in so many team fights. We see Undying TP's right in here, and he's going to be popping up. He's going to just teleport out. Is it going to be Avalanche? Yes, Avalanche is going to get on him, and this Furion's basically dead. He drops all his spells off before he dies, but indeed he will die. Looks like they're going to be chasing for the Stormster. Stormster does have 500 mana, so they're absolutely fine there. But if they get a single stun on him, Bat Rider going for the lasso, not going to get it off, and Stormster going to find himself a haste rune. Nicely done here. Vengeful Spirit is going to get a stun off, but not before he gets pulled. Is lasso going to come in? Nice swap and a lasso. Storm Spirit, love is sex. Just got sexed up. He just got gang banged. Oh my goodness, that was nasty against 4 Hero. He was trying to run, but cannot run from the Vengeful Spirit and the Bat Rider, and it looks like this Crystal Maiden might be in a little bit of trouble. Really aggressive play. Looks like they are going to run into the Vengeful Spirit. There's one stun. Avalanche, really long casting range, and a toss. Going to get the kill there. Very nicely done by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assists. Oh, 8. You like that, right? You like how that pun in? Yeah. Okay, that was not too good, but it was fine as we see a teleportation going on to the top lane. It looks like Starsboba, through their aggressive ganking action, is just pulling ahead by 9 kills. But I think the Sentinel does have the hero to combat this. They definitely do, because, you know, Furion, great ganker, Stormster, great ganker, CK, very strong ganker. So both teams, you know, run and gank. But can they? I think Sentinel is falling a little bit behind, showing that Looks like we have Vengeful Spirit coming around. They are going to do a zip against the Bat Rider. Often there's a Tombstone being dropped down. This Crystal Maiden not long for life. As we see Vengeful Spirit is going to drop off a Magic Missile. Nice Fish is trying to delay this as long as possible. Furion TP in as well. Can they pull the Vengeful Spirit though? I think pull is on cooldown at this point. There's a Decay, and ooh, they are going to pick off Furion very least with the zombies, and zombies Apocalypse going to get an extra kill against. Yes, they are going to get so many kills. Crystal Maiden, by the way, still alive in the trees, but he's going to go down as we see doesn't die and gets a triple kill. Going to find himself an ultra kill. Indeed, ultra kill. Being picked up by the Undying, and right now Sentinel looking in a little bit of trouble, as they can't really keep up with the massive Team 5 and ganking action of the Scourge. And here's where the Scourge AoE comes in. The Undying gives you so much AoE in the Tombstone. Of course. Oh, come on, Rekko. I built you up. I built you up. I built you up, and you get a Ogre Axe and a Void Stone. That doesn't even build into anything. Come on, my friend. Oh, so disappoint. So disappoint. But BLT first into 4-staff. Hey, you know, it's great farmer, great farmer. We have a lot of TP in against that Tiny here. Yes, they are gonna go for the Tiny. Tiny, by the way, still doesn't have any item aside from a Soul Ring. There's a Zip in. There's an Avalanche. There's a Dagon. They are gonna get the kill against these. Against the Tiny. Very well done there. Let me check out how Tiny's doing on his gold. He had his Blink Dagger before his death. Fortunately, was not quick enough to buy that one, so didn't really get too much done there. But they are gonna get some nice illusion tanking. If you're wondering how you do this, you click on your illusions, and then you use the move command, not the right click. Sorry. If you use a right click, the illusions will be immediately destroyed. But if you use a move command, they will just hug the Roshan and tank the Roshan. So you see Crystal Maiden, yo. All right, what was that about? Is he gonna try to ward here? Well, 3 mistakes. First of all, mistake number 1 is if you want to ward here, you could just like go here and ward there. You don't have to run a mile away. Mistake number 2 is if you don't know where the enemy is, you don't go out warding like that. That is basically death. Mistake number 3 is if you don't know where the enemy is and you have no wards, and if you still want to go out and ward, at least Nova. So that was mass amount of fail in my opinion. Of course, he's a lot better player. I'm sure like a lot of people out there like, well, Luminous, you know, come on, man, he's way better than you. And I agree, indeed he is, but that was definitely a lot of mistake there. It's okay, not a big deal. Blink Dagger is picked up on the Bat Rider. Tiny does have his Blink Dagger as well, and the ganking action will continue. If Dirge picks up a Blink Dagger, I will just jizz. No, he does. He doesn't. He's gonna go for the very, very boring and standard Vanguard Hood with Arcane Boots as well. And he's going to be farming a little bit as well. He's going to go... He does have all his spells max. And Invoker... I'm not Invoker. The Undying. Very, very important having all his spell max. We have a teleport in against the Bat Rider. Bat Rider, half HP. There's a Dagon on him as well. He is going to go down. Flaming Lasso, not going to get cast off. Vengeful Spirit, nice tree block. It's going to prevent him from going anywhere. Storm Spirit is going to be falling up. CK in position as well. Vengeful Spirit trying to juke. We have a buyback. Yes, nicely done from the Tiny. Going to get 1 kill. Going to go work for the 2nd kill on Coffee. Coffee not going to go... Wow, Decay's going to bring him off. And there's a heal on the Vengeful Spirit as well. He is going to go down. Yes, indeed, he's going to go down. Nice toss. Tossing the ball lightning right out of his duration. And Crystal Maiden probably going to go down. Indeed, zombies chasing everyone away. Yes, nice swap in against the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit going to go down to Tiny. Quarter gets a kill right now. He's going to give chase to the CK. This zombies. Oh my goodness. Nicely done by the Sunstrike. Going to pick the kill there as well. And that was a team wipe. Yes, that's a team wipe indeed. And you can see the Scourge team pulling slowly, ever so slowly ahead. They are up by 13 kills at this point. 21 minutes in, we're seeing 47 kills. This is an insane action-heavy game as we see Alacrity being casted on Invoker, having some mass amount of right-click damage. There's that Yield Scepter being picked up, so mass amount of movement speed. He's going to be absolutely fine. I mean, I hope he's fine. Nope, never mind. He's going to go down because he's surrounded by 3 and 4. Cyclone not going to do it. He has plus 25 movement speed, I believe, from the Yield Scepter. I think the BOT gives you plus like 80, 85. And then Invoker plus Wex, if he turns it on later, will give him a lot more as well. So he's going to be a speedy demon. As we saw the 3-man gank on the top lane here, the bot tower will be forfeited. I think so. We have a single teleport in from the Freon trying to get this defending thing going on. But yes, tower's going to get picked off by the Meat Wagon. And that should be end of that engagement. Bat Rider looking for someone. He's going to find himself a Hasted Storm, but a little bit slow, maybe getting a little bit fogged. He gets pulled right now. Yeah, there's a Blink Dagger. Going to get the kill with that Flaming Lasso. I'm not too sure whether that was needed, but you don't ever want a Storm Strand to zip the heck out. So they did get the kill there. Shaker, by the way, has nothing at this point. I need to do a really quick farm check if I have the time for it right now. Yeah, there's Blink Toss. Nicely done. Swap here against a Shaker as well. There's an Avalanche. There's a Tomb, and that Shaker going to go down for sure as we see. And then KS it with the Flame Break. Let's see how everyone is doing in terms of farm. 59, 72, 57, 37, 52, 95, 94. So Scourge, as you expect, farming a little bit better because they're ahead in a lot of kills. Vengeful Spirit, by the way, had 2,000 go last time I checked. So I guess he's going for 4 staff. 4 staff on the chicken. Yes, indeed, it's going to be a 4 staff. Going to increase their mobility by so much. BOT, Blink Daggers, 4 staffs. And this game is... Starsboba is just getting all the action-heavy items, and this Invoker is just farming for the late game. Alright, I mean, why the heck not, right? Why do you need to farm for early game when you could rape late? And he's going to go for Axe Scepter, 4 staff, You'll Scepter, BOT. If you add the gold together, he's actually farming a lot. His CS might not show for it, but he does have 5 kill in his bag as well, so doing a really good job. Sentinel not really catching up. Stormster hasn't got any new items. Neither did Freon. Freon did get a 4 staff, but that's pretty much it. Shaker got boots. I think he got boots, what, 60 minutes ago? 15 minutes ago, but oh, looks like they're gonna get a zip against Undying. It is gonna be very difficult to kill him. I'm not too sure what that was about. I'll talk about that in just a bit. It looks like a Crystal Maiden is going to go down to the right click to the Tiny. We have zombies being jangled up. I didn't even know you could do that. My God, they're going to get one more kill there. But Django Zombie giving chase right now. We have a swap on the Shaker. Shaker definitely going to go down yeah, Blink Dagger. Man, this Tiny is just absolutely everywhere. Just in the middle of every single kill. Here comes Invoker. Where's the Cold Snap? They are going to find him. And nonetheless, looks like Tornado is going to find him. Avalanche, Deathling Blast. Gonna get a couple kills. That's another team wipes going in favor of the Scourge team. Scourge team in commanding position of that kill. The reason I was saying I didn't know what Undying was doing, he should have dropped the Tombstone first. So immediately it would have spawned a lot of zombies, and then it would have filled your, of course, your Soul Rip or whatever. Yeah, Soul Rip by a lot more. You would have got at least 200 extra healing, and that might have made a difference. He did end up going down, I believe. Yeah, he did end up going down, and that the Tombstone first before the Soul Rip might have saved him, but you know, whatever, it didn't matter too much. Scourge team dominating, and let me see. Oh, there's these. All right, they're just messing around. I was like, what? I was mad confused. What was that about? He was trying to get his Invoker killed, but I don't know, because this Invoker pretty good on the mobility item. Invoker, by the way, very close. About 500 go away from that Axe Scepter, and once he does have finished the Axe Scepter, he will be casting like crazy. Also very close to his Invoke level 4, and you know, Scourge having a good time. Starsboba leading by what, 5 towers at this point? Yeah, they have only lost the top tower. They're leading in gold, leading in terms of EXP. Yes, indeed they are. Leading by quite a bit in terms of EXP, and definitely leading in items as well. So this game is all about a Starsboba victory. Not too surprising considering that Starsboba definitely the more known team here. But we will be going into game number 2 fairly quickly. We do have a gank going on the Undying. Undying is not the target to gank right now. Yeah, but indeed they are still trying for him. CK gonna get stunned off. There's a Django being popped. Can he run out? The zombies chasing. There's a 4 staff out there. It looks like we have a Flaming Lasso against the Shaker. Shaker's dead for sure. The Napalm and the zombies gonna bring him down. And that... What did I say earlier? Did I say Bat Rider and the Undying doesn't work well together? I take that back completely. The Napalm, the Firefly, the slow from the amplified Flesh Golem, it's just enough to slow everyone down. And you know, everyone giving chase, and when you're running away and there's Tiny after you, gonna be pretty ugly. As we see Scourge, Starsboba gonna take the mid racks fairly easily. This is what, a 27-minute racks on a ganking lineup. This is how hard Starsboba's winning. There's no immediate hex. It looks like the Venture Spirit might just die to tower. No, he forced himself out. Barely lives. An Invoker. Oh my God, look his damage. Holy effing cow. Whew. Invoker doing the damage. Mid racks being breached. I'm sure GG is going to be called fairly soon thereafter. CK not really having the nice gank. He's actually fairly tanked. Look at all his strength items and everything, but just not enough. Not enough. I think he should have added Cloak of Defiance there somewhere. Blink toss here against CK. CK's HP dropping down so very quickly. Who's actually TPing? Shaker TPs him with the Echo Slam, but what's that going to do? Nothing is the answer, as we see Crystal Maiden gonna go down there as well. GG. Is that Song Na? GG? In Vietnamese? Probably some profanity. It looks like Starsboba is gonna just go for the throne. None of that other Rax's BS. Gonna just right click him down. The biggest disappointment in this game is no Blink Dagger from Rekka. Come on. Why are you going such standard items? I want to see some Blink Dagger Invoker. I know he's gonna go for Axe Stick. You'll stab their 4-stab. Boring. Boring. Stormstrid not having a good game. Not having. Wow, nice pull on that goal though. Definitely showing them who's balls. As you see Invoker getting the push on the bot lane. Still really waiting for this GG to be called. Let's go into some in-game analysis. I can't really give too much. It's just Undying was a little bit too much. Actually, Undying was really strong against the Stormstray because you jump in and you go for a kill, but the Tombstone just make you, like, you can't do too much, and you can CK actually in trouble against Undying. Undying so tank right now. CK at half HP, and the Undying Flesh Golem was so strong in terms of slowing down the Crystal Maiden and the Vengeful Spirit. Not the Vengeful, Crystal Maiden and Shaker, which are by far just so slow here, chasing in with a 4-second cooldown of the Decay. And just doing so much work. And the bot rack's being pushed. Finally, GG's being called. Game 2 is going to be in the next game. And I will see you there. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Not too much to say, but I will bring you the Game 2 in a very short time. This is Starsboba and Boyfriend Forever. And Starsboba taking game number 1. I will see you in game number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Luminous, signing off to you guys.